Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are unboxing and taking a look at the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle, a 45 card deck and guidebook by Abiola Abrams. Hopefully I am pronouncing your name correctly. I do apologize if I am not. This is published by Hay House, and thank you so much to Hay House for sending this deck our way. I am very excited about it. It is retailing for $19.99 in the US and $25.99 in Canada. And in the description box below, you will find all of the legitimate places to purchase this should you want to. Tap into the sacred wisdom of the past. Our ancestors have much to teach us about ourselves and our place in this life. This 45 card oracle deck is designed to help you connect with the spirits of your ancestors, the divine, and the harmonies present throughout the universe. Featuring 5 suits of ancestral figures, each corresponding to the elements of Ase, fire, water, air, and earth, Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle is the perfect tool for those looking to deepen their spirituality and connect with the wisdom and experience of those who came before them. It looks like Destiny Powell also created the artwork, so I wanted to mention that as well. All right. First of all, packaging looks gorgeous. Whether or not you know your ancestors, they know you. Spirit was our first ancestor. Ooh. Okay. So before we get into the cards, I do want to take a peek at the guidebook to see if there's any information that we need to know before utilizing it. So we do have a nice table of contents, greetings about our ancestors, blessing your deck. We got some spreads, and then about the oracle, and then the meanings of the cards. The Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle deck will help you crack familial codes, deepen your intuitive connection, clarify truth, and awaken your purpose. I love that. It matters not whether you know your ancestors, they know you. On the most basic level, your ancestors are your family members who have quote-unquote died, meaning that they have transitioned from the physical to the realm of spirit. Spirit was our first ancestor. The dead have not left us. Okay. In this deck, our plant ancestors and animal ancestors represent forces of nature and natural phenomenon personified. Plants communicate through the ground where their wisdom is stored. Many African spiritual traditions and religions acknowledge deified ancestors as formally living people who were elevated to lesser gods when they crossed the realm of the non-physical. Lots of really good information in here. How your ancestors communicate. What if I don't know my blood family or ancestors? About reincarnation. What if my ancestors were terrible people? What if my DNA results differ from my family lore? And then going deeper. So this is great. So it gives background so that maybe our systems aren't shocked when we utilize this, or we don't feel shame or guilt. So very cool to have that in the beginning. And then here's some more information on how to bless the deck. And then we have the spreads here. The Sankofa spread, so go back and get it, 1 card. Ancestral Wisdom spread, Help Me Please, 3 cards. General Wealth spread, Blessings and Blocks, 5 cards. The Corn Rose spread, Inner Child Healing, 9 cards. The Family Karma Tree spread, 15 cards. Okay, so all of this to say there's a lot of information here. And then about the secrets of the Ancestor Oracle cards. All right, so it has 3 dynasties. Ascended Elders Arcana are cards 0 to 21. The Ascended Elders are the most impactful of the deck. They tend to represent big shifts and larger life issues. These are all Ase suit ancestors. Community Circle Arcana, which is our cards 22 to 41. The Community Circle of Ancestor altars, roots, creatures, mothers, and fathers represent our day-to-day experiences, family and relationships, work, emotional situations, and challenges. And then Ancient Sages Arcana is cards 42 to 44. The Ancient Sages are the divine guides at the leading edge of consciousness who show the way. And then it goes further. And then, okay, so if you use reversals with this deck, they are the shadow side. Okay, and then it goes into the cards. All right. Sorry, I know that was a bit of an explanation, but I like to get to know the deck's essence and how to use it before going through. That way we get a full look at the whole deck. Okay, here's the back of the card. It's a matte cardstock. Not mad at it. It's a little sturdier, so it does snap back pretty well. And it is your oracle size, pretty flexible. All right. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer here. We got a number, title, and then some keywords. Art is really cool. Beautiful. Very vibrant. This is very similar to the archetypes in tarot. Cute. I love that. It really is beautiful. The colors are just dancing. There we go. I really like how this is laid out. If you read tarot, I think you'll find this very easy to intuitively read too. Precious. Oh, I love the beard. Look at that. That's really cool. Just stunning. It's beautiful. Okay, let's see how it shuffles. It's a really cool pared down version of tarot, if that makes sense. Oh, it shuffles just fine. But it's also like made into its own structure, and I really like that. I'm excited to get to know this more. All right, shuffles great this way too. Oh. All right, so we're gonna read for the Huntress, Soul Awakening, number 20. All right. Cycles are ending so that you can be renewed. You are moving toward a new era and looking back at the lessons learned. This may be a season where you are analyzing your life. Signs and answers are being shown to you, but you must be willing to see them. You are in a period of sacred awakening. Continue self-reflection. The Huntress ancestor is traditionally judge, jury, and executioner. She is all about accountability. This is a call to action. There is always a second chance. This is a time for reflection and reckoning. Ancestral memory. The Huntress comes forward as Buffalo Calf Road woman, a northern Cheyenne warrior woman. She bears the wings of the honorable great horned owl. Ancestral medicine. Revelations are unfolding. This is a period of personal reckoning, pregnant with the opportunity for renewal and rebirth. So shadow aspect, if you read the cards reversed as well. The ancestors have been trying to send you a message, but you have been unwilling or unable to hear. The ancestors have been trying to send you a message, but you have been unable or unwilling to hear. You are being called forward for a greater purpose. You have been playing it too safe. You are mired in self-doubt and bouts of shame. Contemplation is required. Accept yourself, forgive yourself, and have more self-compassion. Tarot correspondence, judgment, and declaration. I lovingly release the past and make way for the future. I love this. And then it does have the different suits here. and the same information. I think this is fantastic. The art is gorgeous. I love the information. I love that they talk about the ancestor here, and we even have that shadow aspect, which is great. This is really cool. I'm really excited to get to know it. I think it's just stunningly beautiful and very well done. It's just so pretty to look at, so gorgeous. And it feels gentle, but straightforward, if that makes any sense. So I would now love to know what you think about this deck. Is this something you're excited about? Is this something that calls to you? Do you have Abiola's other deck? Let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comments. Thank you so much to Hay House for sending this our way. I'm very excited to get to know it more. And thank you all for hanging out with me today. I love you and I like you. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.